Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It is now a new week. It's Monday, it's January 6th. I have just put a new lens on my camera, my vlog camera. It's a new lens to this camera, but it's an old lens from my DSLR that I had for a long time. So this is the EFS 18 to 55 millimeter 1.35. 3.5 to 5.6. That's the Canon lens, I think. I'm literally just reading what says it on the front. So we're going to see if this feels a little more high quality, because it is a little bigger. But it's Monday night. We're going to have a chill night. We're going to do a little week in the life, because I want to be better at vlogging this year, because last year was not a top tier vlogging year. I vlogged very little. So I went back to work last Thursday. So I had Thursday, Friday. That was great. We had a weekend where we just really did nothing, which was nice because we had such a jam-packed couple weeks with the holidays that it was nice to just spend time alone and relaxing. Work today was good, and I didn't start the vlog earlier because I was waiting for an adapter that I got in the mail to add this lens to my camera. So that's why it's nighttime when I'm starting this. But we're gonna have leftovers, cozy little evening, and see where the week takes us. And I feel very accomplished. Dinner was delish. We watched some TV, and then I prepped my lunch for tomorrow, cleaned the kitchen, folded the laundry. Rob was nice enough to do the laundry today, and he hasn't been feeling too good, so it was nice to come home to a lot of clean things in the house, to be honest. We do keep our house pretty clean. I think we're in a good routine, but I just have this thought I want to talk about. I was thinking about it while I was cleaning. I feel like, so it's gonna be a little jumbled, so I apologize. But today is the first Monday after New Year's Day, which means that all of the teachers in my life went back to work today. I went back to work last Thursday, so this was my third day back to work since the holidays. And my current job is very calm and not anything like teaching. It's very underwhelming, like physically, mentally, it's very easy. But I was thinking a lot about that today because for the last 5 years, really, the last 10 years, even being in college, I would go back to work the first Monday after New Year's Day as a teacher or as a student teacher. I didn't today, which was very nice, but I was kind of looking back at old videos, and I'll link some of them below, of like teach with me during winter break or right after winter break or prep with me for January, and just how in some of them I could tell that I was really putting on a front for how unhappy I was. In other ones, you can tell that I'm over it for sure. And it just made me really want to start thinking about like the journey I had last year of leaving teaching. And I really think I am going to make that video soon. But the thought that last year, here's a little sneak peek. Last year, I went back to work. I was looking at photos today of like the first week back. It was like 29 degrees in Georgia, which it's pretty cold this week as well, or it seems like it's going to be in a lot of the country, but that's crazy. It was 29 degrees. I was outside. I was looking through like certain documents that I had photographed of like things that I had to remember, or I don't know, just all these little, if you're a teacher, you know, you have like insignificant photos on your phone of just like random things you think about in the day or random notes or whatever. So I was looking at all of that. It's just from last year, not even from years prior. And then also like after 1 week of working in the new year last year, I went on a trip. So I had to sub-plan as well for like 3 days. And that trip was really fun, and I was happy to sub-plan for 3 days, but I was given a lot of flack for going on that trip very soon after winter break. But that didn't matter because it was something important to me and something that was planned way in advance. But I was just thinking about like how much I had to do. That just feels honestly unfathomable to me at this point, because I got home today, I set up this camera, I was excited about it, we reheated leftovers, we watched like a full episode of something together, I calmly like cleaned the kitchen, prepped my lunch, did laundry that took like 30 minutes. It's already 9 p.m. I have like no anxiety about going to work. I do feel like my nights are shorter, but I'm just like really trying to enjoy this time of like calm nights, and almost nights where it feels a little boring, which is just not true. It just feels like very slow, because one day I might have a job that's more strenuous than what I have now mentally, or you know, hopefully one day we have a kid or multiple kids and nights will be busier. And so I'm just trying to like, I don't know, I'm a very like reflective human, and I constantly think about my life all the time, especially like memories and like where I was a year ago. I do that literally every day, which is probably not that healthy, but I do. And I'm just like, wow, I wonder what will be like a year from now. Like, will it still feel this restful? Will it still feel this calm? Like, this house is so calming. This town is so calming to me. My job is so calming. We are in a really good, like, calm place in our marriage. And, like, it's just really fun. And I'm just so calm. And looking and thinking back to, like, my life a year ago, specifically in my job, was just so chaotic and so stressful and so anxiety inducing. And so I was just kind of like enjoying that, but also not trying to make myself feel like I need to fill every second of the day with something, especially in the evenings, and to just enjoy this slow time. Anyway, all this to say, I'm going to get a little sweet treat, calm down. I'm going to read in bed. Rob's already in bed. We're going to just, you know, wind down. And it's like 9 o'clock, which is wonderful. So I'm going to keep vlogging tomorrow, the next couple days. I think I'm going to just vlog through Saturday, I believe, because we have something fun on Saturday. Yeah, tomorrow, let me see, is a work day, normal. I might try to film a little bit at work this week. I really am trying to not talk about my job at all because it just doesn't matter. It's not anything that is like that important to my identity, like teaching was, or not that that's healthy, but that's what it was. It was very much an identity. And this is just a job. But I'll try to film a little bit through the work day. We'll see. But tomorrow's Tuesday, pretty calm. Wednesday's calm. Thursday's calm. All this normal work day stuff. Friday and Saturday are going to be a little interesting, so I might have shorter little segments in the evening the rest of the week, but I'm just happy to be here, happy to be vlogging again. And look at this lens. Does it look any different? I don't know. I really can't tell. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. I am headed out to work. It is so cold this morning, and I know that it could be worse if I was in Georgia. I was talking to one of my friends who still lives there this morning, and it is like 25 degrees there, which is way too cold. It's about 35 here, which is still not ideal, but I have to look on the bright side. Like we were talking about last night, that last winter I was going to work and I'd have to go outside for recess, or I'd have to walk around with children, and like schools are not the best in terms of like heating or air, so I was always too cold in the winter, even inside. Whew. Sorry, I'm freezing. My car is still warming up. But at least in this job, I'm going to my office. I'm going to sit in there all day. I don't have to go outside unless it gets warmer. I do like to take walks in the day. I didn't take any yesterday because it was cold and I didn't feel great. And I don't feel great today either. And I don't think I'm going to want to take a walk, especially if it's this cold all day. But I don't have to go outside if I don't want to. There's a little heater in my cubicle. I'll be fine. I just have to get there. My car is just taking a while to heat up. But good morning. I tried to vlog a little bit this morning. I woke up like an hour later than I normally want to. I've been trying to get up at like 5:30 to walk a little bit on our treadmill. And you know what? Granted, it was so cold in the garage that I probably would have hated walking this morning anyway. And maybe I just needed that extra hour of sleep. So I didn't wake up till like 6:15. Had some cereal, heated up a little bit of like some warm breakfast that I have as like a leftover situation, and talked to my friend on the phone while they were on their way to work as a teacher. And I just got ready and left. I have my coffee. I have a bunch of snacks. That's something that I think I'm really trying to prioritize this year, is like having good food in my lunch, because I am someone that like wants to have snacks through the workday. It keeps me awake, keeps me energized to do my job, and I think I have a good amount today that's going to make me feel good. So I'm going to get to work, drink the coffee I have, and then, get work done. I'll try to film a little bit of me setting up for my day when I get there, but for now, we're just gonna get there safely. So I'll see you at work. And my car's finally started to feel warm. I hope you're having a great day. So, see you later. Happy Sunday. It is actually almost 2 weeks since the last clips. It's been an interesting 2 weeks. We've both been sick. We've had like just things to deal with, and so I just have not been in the mood to vlog. But it's Sunday. It's a very rainy day today. We woke up to like thunderstorm. Our grill fell over. I could like hear the rain hitting our house. So we're gonna have a very cozy at-home day. Oliver is crying because Rob is petting him. But we're gonna start by making some coffee and some breakfast. And I'm gonna show you guys some fun things that I've been working on in my planner and just giving a little update on my life. We spent the morning watching TV. We were watching White Lotus. We've never seen it, so we're a little behind on that. But we were watching that, and then I was just kind of working my bullet journal. I decided to fill in the empty pages this year, and I have one page left, so when I'm done I'll show them to you. But yeah, it's very lazy. It's literally still rainy, and it's like 1:30. I'm gonna finish that. Rob went to play a game in the office with his friend, so I'm now switching over to watch Selling the City. It's like a Netflix show. It's a reality show about drama and real estate, you know, all that kind of thing, but it's in New York, and so some of these properties are like insane to me. But yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna finish this at 3 o'clock. I have a client call, so hopefully that goes well. But yeah, just a very cozy day. Rainy day, we don't want to go anywhere. And look at him. We're just being cozy and lazy. Okay, it's much later actually. It has really just been a very lazy day. I finished working on my bullet journal. We watched more White Lotus. We had leftovers for dinner. And I wanted to show you my planner a little more. I know I showed it in the last vlog, but I've done more to it, and I'm just excited about it. So that's what you're getting. My life is pretty calm recently, and this is what's exciting me. I did a year in colors kind of thing, just like a tracker. And then I did the same thing for my period. And then we're gonna do a little weight loss tracker. There's been a lot going on in my life recently in terms of like my health, and I'm not going to get into all of that, but that's part of the reason it took me a bit to come back to vlogging. It's just been an interesting couple weeks, and I'm trying to have a really good, healthy routine. And so I feel like that's something that I want to keep track of. I am trying to read more this year because I now have a job where I can listen to like podcasts and audiobooks while I'm working. So I feel like there's no way I can't read at least one book a week. So I made this little book tracker. All of these pages I got ideas from Pinterest. So this is me tracking how many pages I read a day, and then this is me tracking how many books I read this year. It's a closer look. I literally just had the pictures in front of me that I found on Pinterest and just tried my best to copy them. Then I have this like little birthday page with people's birthdays listed out. And then some best moments for each month. Obviously, that'll get filled out when the months are over. And this might be my favorite page. It's my vision board, or really just a bunch of pictures of things that I liked or things that I think will be helpful to look at in 2025. So yeah, I just really liked putting this together. I felt very crafty. I had to like print the photos and cut them and glue them down. It just felt very fun. So yeah, I finished doing all of that. I feel like I have really been using my bullet journal more. When I was teaching, I remember I'd get so like overwhelmed trying to remember to do this every day, and it's just been much easier to take time to do little things like that for myself outside of work, because my job is just not as stressful as it used to be, which is lovely. I wanted to chat a little bit about the end of this video because I think I'm going to end it here. It's been kind of a weird vlog. I feel like I really tried in the beginning of this vlog to like come back and vlog, but I'm finding it kind of hard to know what to vlog. I think because I feel like my life is very everyday now. I feel like when I was teaching, I had a lot to say and I had a lot of like things I could have shown you, but I really don't want to be vlogging at work. I think it's not professional and it's not that exciting of a job. I just sit behind a computer and I do very specific things that I couldn't show anybody, even if, you know, they were in my personal life. So I am not going to like pressure myself to do that, but I am going to try to film more of like my routine and just like little things that come up and try not to put pressure on myself. I am going to vlog this week is my plan because I'm really trying to establish a new routine. I think that's going to be like the theme of the next vlog. And yeah. Also, earlier today I said I had a client call, which I did end up having, and I think it went really well. It's a client that I've photographed before, and they really loved the first time. I did a family session for them, and now they're engaged. And so we were talking about their wedding and potential engagement shoot, and I'm hopeful that that will get booked this week because it was a really lovely conversation, and I think that it's going to be really good. So that's making me feel better. I really like was starting to feel kind of down in the dumps a little bit about photography. I think I always do when there's like a lull, and I have a lot of conversations about this with one of my friends who's a photographer, and we both just talk about how it's hard when there's nothing coming in, but it's not my full-time job, so I don't need to be too stressed. It's just a nice side outlet of income and also just creativity. And so I just feel happy about that. I think we had a really interesting start to the year of just feeling like we're not in a routine at all. And we're going to try to get back to that this week. So I'm going to end the vlog here. All I'm doing tonight is just watching some YouTube. I'm going to redo my nails because they were like 2 weeks old almost. So I took them off and I'm going to redo them. And I just don't want to film that. It's just a lot to film. Thanks for watching this whole video if you did, because I know it was a little out of whack. I feel like really for the last like little bit of time, maybe like the last 6 months, I just haven't known how to vlog because I am still finding a routine in my life, in this phase of my life. And I'm going to be gentle on myself about that. So this week we're going to have a new vlog, and it's going to be focused on my routine. I'm going to challenge myself to do that. So I'll be bringing you through all the new parts of my routine, and yeah, I think it's going to be good. Anyway, I'm going to go do my nails. Thank you for watching this video. I love you so much. I hope you have a great day or night, and keep spreading positivity. See you in the next one.